right, members of the jury, welcome to yet another episode of The Bench. And I know that the weather has been cold. I don't know, how is the weather at your end? Because at my end, the weather has really been cold and it's been raining cats and dogs at my place since yesterday. Anyways, it's a wonderful day and I do hope you're doing well. My name, of course, is Her Ladyship, and today we are right here at Ameyaw Studios, and let's just get right into it. Remember that when we are seated here, we do what? We listen and we judge. We are here to judge, so let's just get right into judging today's issue. If you guys remember, a couple of weeks ago, we were here talking about an immigration officer by the name Bright, who unfortunately met his untimely demise, and investigations that were coming out and issues that were coming out here and there all pointed to Bright's friend being the suspected person behind his untimely demise. And now the CID has come out with more information concerning the murder of Bright, the immigration officer. And I was asking myself today, when I was on my way to work and then I was going through the story, I was asking myself that, hey, in Siciano, it is even a bad thing to do a good thing. Because let me just refresh you guys your memory. The story about Bright is that he lent money to his friend, and his friend was supposed to pay back. According to what the CID, they are telling us in the video and their new discovery and everything, the friend sent photos of the money to Bright. I think he sent that in a way to let him know that, oh, he's not joking or something, like he actually has the money, so Bright should come for his money. So he sent it to Bright so that Bright would know that, oh, I am pa or was Sikano. And Bright went for the money, and that was the end of Bright. He didn't make it back to his house. And then later they found his body brutally burnt, and alongside with a woolen carpet, and they found blood stains. According to the CID, when they went to the friend's house to search, they found that the place was like freshly sprayed. The walls were freshly sprayed. They found a spray can. They also found traces of blood, and they found a couple of things here and there that they are taking to forensics for more analysis before they come out to let us know if the suspect is indeed the actual criminal of the crime. So this is what they have found out so far. And one of the most standing evidence that have brought this whole thing up again is the fact that they found a pestle that they believed was used to butcher or pound. Was used to commit the murder. I think I should say it that way, because pound was used to commit the murder, and then they are taking all that to forensics to get some analysis and find out if those things match with Bright's DNA, and then they can with his friend's DNA, and then they can pronounce him the committer of the crime, if I can say that. But this is sad, This is sad. Like I'm saying earlier, it feels like these days you can't even do a good thing, because money that you have lent someone is basically what has caused your untimely death. And according to the story, the friend actually gave him 500,000 Ghana cedis when he only took like 300,000 Ghana cedis from Bright. Yeah. The friend gave him more. And according to the friend, he added an extra 200,000 Ghana cedis to the money for Bright to use it to clear debts. Now we say Ghana was say, wow. Just a bit to me mouse kakra. Now was what day a whole 200,000 Ghana cedis account. Someone that lend that amount of money. Now nipa na benya sika broso, to the extent that otumima extra, and it's not even just small 500 cedis extra, 1,000 cedis, or 10,000, considering the amount of the money. 10,000 cedis extra or 20,000 cedis extra. A whole 200,000 Ghana cedis extra for him to use to settle debt. I am not an investigator. I'm not a police officer. I have nothing to do with that field of investigation. But if this story is true, as a common logical person, all this screams to me is guilty, 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 because this, for some reason, it just doesn't add up. Anyways, let me know your thoughts about this story down below in the comment section. But moving on straight to my next story. My next story is also one of the stories that have been in the news for a while now. It didn't start today. This thing, they have pulled it. They have pulled it since 2020. And this story is between Yvonne Nelson and Mona Gucci. Yvonne Nelson sued Mona Gucci for defamation. One time that she sat on radio and then she said a lot of things against Yvonne Nelson that was not true. So Yvonne Nelson sued Mona Gucci to pay her a total of 340,000 Ghana cedis in damages for defamation of course. And this is because Mona Gucci referred to Yvonne Nelson as a slave queen. And I know that a lot of us might come out to say that a slave queen so dear say, I mean, it's a common thing we see. But then if we are being honest with ourselves in this country, we know that when someone says a slave queen, we know the under-G meaning of when they refer to you as a slave queen. And I think Yvonne Nelson, with the reputation she has, that and she wants to protect, that did not sit right with her. So in Siciliano, if something doesn't sit right with you or somebody saying something against you that you don't like, that is why the court of law is there. You go there and you seek justice, just like Yvonne Nelson has done. So she went to the court of law, she sought out for justice, and then the court is asking Mona Gucci to pay an amount of money. So let me just take you quickly through the breakdown of what the court is asking Mona Gucci to pay. So the court is asking her to pay 250,000 Ghana cedis as general damages. They're also asking her to pay an amount of 50,000 Ghana cedis as exemplary damages. Personally, this exemplar, just say you can't scapegoat exemplary damages. Well, and I mean can be because me a court of law, so I might not necessarily know. Anyways, moving on, we also have the court demanding that she pays an amount of 40,000 Ghana cedis in legal fees or legal costs. And all this amounts to a total of 340,000 Ghana cedis. Let me just make this clear. Is Mona Gucci is paying a total of 340,000 Ghana cedis as instructed by the court to Yvonne Nelson. But in the original suit, Yvonne Nelson sued her for a total of 500,000 Ghana cedis. But the court has put everything together, and then as the breakdown I have given it to you, they are asking Mona Gucci to pay a total of 340,000 Ghana cedis. Personally, I do not have any opinions about this. I can't say anything about it. So let's get right into the comment section. Let me see if I can give you a few comments about what people are saying, and then you would know the general thoughts about this lawsuit. So I'm having this coming from Liberty, and she says, super proud of you. That is to Yvonne Nelson. At Yvonne Nelson, super proud of you. They must learn the hard way. This person is official Elisha Ba. Elisha Ba. She says, how we love it in the town. Basically, this is how we love it in the town. And this is from JB Ankra. JB Ankra says, way to go, sa pepe eka befie. We momampa eka befie. Because 340,000 Ghana cedis. Wow. And going to this person, Bro Kobe, he says that trouble no they like person. Person always they like trouble. Now see, I sure say in life savings all go. That is possibly true. Mr. Asante says, good one there. Mona Gucci must suffer the hard way. I think I said I didn't have an opinion first, but like I just want to say this. It's quite unfortunate that majority of the comments is not even sympathizing with Mona Gucci. And well, that is it.